Hi, I'm Zoe from GoEco. I wanted to show you this video of a conversation I just had with Arianna, our awesome volunteer. She's been with us to many programs over the years, and she just got back from Zanzibar and pretty much immediately booked to go back as soon as possible. So check out our conversation. You'll get to hear from her and all the things she loved about Zanzibar. Check it out. So I'm so excited to chat with you again. Basically, you just got back from Zanzibar and you're going back again.
I was telling Cassie I didn't want to leave. I was planning on literally staying there for like 3 months until my visa ended, but I'm coming back as soon as I possibly can. I'm coming back.
That's amazing. Okay, so
Yes.
let's start there because you've been with us on like several programs over the years. It's so cool. Let's start with Zanzibar. Tell me why it was amazing and tell me why you fell in love with it. I just want to hear all the details.
Well, the project itself, of all the projects I've done, it was the best. I felt like I personally was able to make the biggest impact just because the project was so organized and the way that they scheduled the day and the activities that they had us doing, I felt allowed us to feel like we were really needed and really making a difference, which was super cool. And just the volunteer coordinators were just on top of everything.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Not that the other projects weren't, but this one in particular, it was like the best I've ever experienced, which was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And it's so cool because you have seen how other projects function and each project
Yeah,
is organized differently. It's in a different country.
right.
So, what was your favorite part there about Zanzibar?
Well, the Zanzibar project is different because it's a very close knit community. Like it's very small, everybody knows each other. Zanzibar is really cool because it has such a unique culture and like everybody is super nice and you get to know everybody in the whole town. And it's like one big family the whole time you're there. So that's what I enjoyed the most, I think, was like the culture and everybody, like the locals are so welcoming. I have a bunch of friends now that are Maasai that I'm texting all the time while I'm here, which is so cool. I can't wait to see them when I get back. I prefer to get to know the community a little bit more. And we got to learn Swahili, which was super awesome. There's just so much to do on Zanzibar, and it's really affordable and awesome. And I just love the culture. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. And so instead of going to another location, you wanted to really go back there. So why still come back with Go Eco each time? Tell me about that.
Well, you guys are super awesome. You guys take all the stress out of the planning. You really are very organized. And I feel like if something's wrong, you guys will catch it. Like with the visas, you guys are always on top of that, letting me know what I need to do for the visas and the flights and like the transfers are super important. I think especially when you go to a new place, that stuff becomes super stressful. And you guys are on top of that, which is awesome. I didn't think that I could do it without you guys going there for the first time. Right. I think why I'm going back is I just didn't have enough time. Like, I did not have enough time. I need at least 6 more weeks, but maybe longer. I met so many people there. I have so many new friends there, and I want to see them all again. And it
That-
was just
yeah.
literally the most amazing experience I've ever had. So I'm so excited to go back.
That's so cool. I love that you say that because you went for 6 weeks on every program. And
Yeah.
and you say it's not enough time, which is absolutely I know exactly how you feel. So maybe tell me what advice would you give to somebody who's thinking about going, but they're not sure how long is right? What would you say?
Well, it seems like a long time, but it really goes by so fast because you're so busy and they just pack the days with activities. And even when you're not volunteering, there's going to be so much that you're going to want to do outside of the volunteering. So many activities, so many things to see. You're going to be invited a bunch of places with the locals and they're going to want to show you everything. And 2 weeks is not enough. 6 weeks was not enough.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to stay longer. Time is going to fly by. And once you get acclimated and once you get used to how everything's run, there's no stress and it just flies by. So,
Oh, I love it. So
yeah.
you've done like wildlife and you've done now 2 community programs with us. So maybe tell me, what do you love about the differences between a wildlife program and a more of a community program?
Right. I mean, the wildlife program was super fun, but I think I'm more interested in working with people and kids. I love kids so much. You go thinking you're going to like fall in love with the kids, but I actually ended up loving the adult teaching so much because I feel like you get to form more deep relationships with the adults than you can with the little kids. So I thought that was really cool. And I know a lot of people were intimidated at first to teach the older adults and the older kids, but it was actually the highlight of my whole trip.
So tell me about what life was like on site as a volunteer. Talk about that a bit.
Well, the staff are super amazing. They're super flexible and they're just super competent. Anything you need, you can text them, they'll get back to you right away. And there's all staff living on base as well. So anything you need, you can go to them and they'll know what to do. They definitely help to the volunteers plan activities. But then once you are there long enough, you kind of start planning activities on your own and it's super easy and you have that freedom. So they really just let you do you, give you your space unless you want help. You want them to plan something for you. They're open to doing really anything. So it was super nice just to have that support just kind of in the background just in case. But you're welcome to go out and do your own thing and be on your own and do what you want to do. So there's so much freedom, which is great. They were really, really supportive. Like they did an amazing job.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. What about the other volunteers?
When I was there weren't too many volunteers. I know during busy season it gets hectic. Like I think right now they have 25, 30 volunteers or something crazy.
Yeah.
The other volunteers were so nice. I think I was there the longest. Most of the volunteers stayed like 2 weeks, but every single one of them wanted to stay longer and wished they had signed up to stay longer, and they were all so sad. So I definitely recommend staying longer, as long as you possibly can. But you really just you get to know everybody so quickly, and everybody's just there for the same reasons, and everybody just wants to make a big impact, and it's so cool. A lot of like-minded people. You make a lot of friends very quickly.
Okay, that's really cool because it does fluctuate. Some weeks there's
Yeah,
friends and some weeks there's not as many. So how do you feel
right.
like that impacted overall?
Well, I agree. There's definitely pros and cons. I think when there's less volunteers, you actually have more opportunities to interact on the project and make a greater impact because there's more to do, right? There's more for the volunteers. When there's a lot of people, like I'd say there's probably less for you to do. You have to be more proactive about finding things to do. It's just a preference thing. I actually prefer having less volunteers because it's easier to make friends with everybody. When there's like a lot of people, it can be a little intimidating. But then there's pros to having a lot of people. It's like so much fun. It's like a big party all day. I think no matter what, have a good time.
Oh, that's awesome. You want to advocate for Zanzibar? Why should volunteers go there?
Zanzibar is cool because of how close knit the community is compared to a big city. If you want the big city vibe, like go to Cape Town, it's still going to be awesome, but it's like the most stunningly beautiful place I think I've ever been. The
Yeah,
food's amazing. Like everything's amazing on Zanzibar. If you haven't been, it's hard to explain what it's like. You have to experience it for yourself. Everybody's experience is going to be different, but it's going to be positive if you make it positive, you know?
that's really cool.
I want to help because this was like the most amazing experience ever. And the project deserves more volunteers. They need more people because it was so amazing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's one of the reasons why we love to do it.